Hi, good day everyone. Today I would like to present about my research title Evaluating the Effectiveness of the Hard Hero application in enhancing year for students understanding, engagement and critical evaluation skill in art appreciation session within visual art education. Introduction for my research is the study explores the use of digital tools, specifically the Art Hero app, to improve art education for primary school students. It focuses on how the app enhances year for students' understanding of art concepts, increases engagement in art activities, and fosters critical thinking. According to Chong and Tan 2019, Aziz and Sulaiman 2020, Malaysian primary schools art education faces challenges such as low student engagement, a focus on technical skills over creativity, and limited emphasis on critical thinking. Same goes to the Muhammad Nasir 2021. According to him, traditional teaching methods that prioritize memorization and basic skill may limit students' ability to think critically and creatively. So that the Art Hero app offers a solution by integrating gamification and interactive promoting both creativity and critical evaluation of artwork. Problem statement that identified for this research is in Malaysian primary school students face several challenges in art education, particularly during art appreciation lessons. According to Chong and Tan 2019, Aziz and Sulaiman 2020, traditional teaching methods often emphasize technical skills and memorization rather than fostering critical thinking or engagement with art. The students struggle with low levels of participation, a limited understanding of art principles, and a lack of skills to critically evaluate artwork. There is a need for innovative approaches to overcome these challenges, enhance students' ability to understand and appreciate art. The research objective for this research is to assess year for students' proficiency in art appreciation, including their knowledge of design, principle, and art elements. Number two, to evaluate how well the Art Hero app increases pupils' involvement in art appreciation session. Number three, to assess how the Art Hero app improves students' ability communicate whenever evaluating artwork critically. The research questions are: number one, how does the Art Hero app enhance students' understanding of design, principle, and art elements? Number two, how significantly does the Art Hero application enhance the engagement of students in art appreciation sessions? And the last, does the Art Hero app improve students' ability to express themselves when evaluating artwork? Literature review that listed for my research are Kwa and Chang et al. 2024 finds that AR enhances engagement and understanding of art. According to Shunsei Tokido and Akinori Abe, it finds that group works improve critical thinking and art appreciation. Lee Yu et al. 2024 findings that AI improve personalized learning and engagement. According to Akinori Abe and Kotaro Fukushima, it finds that information changes value perception positively. And Liang Zhao et al. Findings that AI and multimedia enhance teaching effectiveness. And the last, Wang Ji J et al. Findings that digital gaming increases engagement and enjoyments. For the theoretical framework, I have used Model ARCS, Theory Constructivism by Vygotsky, and Model ADDIE by Rosette 1987. For the Model ARCS, I have to choose the stages from attention, relevance, confidence, and satisfaction. From here, I have chosen the theory constructivism, which is started with the peer-to-peer collaboration, students construct, learning group, thought and language, app-based learning, and reflection. All over these help me to create an app which will be designed, develop, implement, and evaluate, and finally it will be analyzed according to the model ADDIE stage. For the conceptual framework, there were constructivism theory, ARCS model, ADDIE model. For the hard error app, constructivism theory will be focused on the social learning, collaboration, scaffolded support. For the ARCS model, motivation, engagement, and satisfaction will be focused according to the hard error app. From here, the ADDIE model will be help me to create the hard error app designs, develop and evaluate. From here that the learning outcome will be increased engagement of the students in art appreciation, enhance confidence and improve critical thinking of the students in doing art appreciation using the hard error app. Research methodology. Research methodology for this research stands from research approach, which used mixed method approach, which combines qualitative and quantitative data for a comprehensive assessment. Quantitative data here include pre and post test, Likert scale surveys, and peer evaluation to measure improvements in understanding and engagement. Qualitative data collected through teacher observation, focus group discussion, and student surveys to gain deeper insights into personal experience and perceptions. The data triangulation enhances the validity of research findouts combining multiple data sources. Here is proved by the Creswell and Creswell 2023. Research design for this research are quasi-experimental design was used to combine quantitative and qualitative methods to assess the art hero app's impact on students' art appreciation and engagement. There will be two groups. The first is the experimental group, uses the Art Hero app, and the second is the control group, which is receive regular art lessons without the app. The preparatory phase is obtain ethical approval and train teachers to use the app. Pre-test will be conducted to measure students' initial knowledge and the engagement. In the implementation phase, experimental group uses the app and educators observe engagement and the challenges are faced by the students. From the post-test, there will be assessed changes in the students' knowledge and engagement. The surveys will capture students' opinions about the app. Focus group and interviews will help us to gather qualitative insight from the students and the participation. At the same time, the data analysis will be used statistical method for quantitative data and thematic qualitative data to evaluate the app effectiveness. Samples and population for this research are Year 4 primary students from a school in Tampoi, Johor Bahru. The participant in art appreciation session will be chosen from the Year 4 2 and there will be the multi-stage sampling. Year 4 classes from their schools will be chosen randomly and it includes students of verifying achievement levels. The sample size for this research will be calculated using Craigie and Morgan table. The population are 129 students, and sample size will be 97 students, which is 95% confidence level and 5% of margin of error. The research procedures are started with the preparation, implementation, and the last with the evaluation. In the preparation stage, we will have the ethical approval. The educator will have the training on the app, and they will focus on the conducting of the assessment. In the implementation, they will initiate the assessment. They will introduce the app to the students, and the students will start to use the app on doing their art appreciation. From there, they will have the observation and monitoring by the teachers to evaluate their understanding. In the evaluation phase, the students will attend their post-test. It's follow up with the surveys. The same time, the focus groups will be attend their interviews, and the data will be analysis according to the data analysis that structured. Instrumentation that I use for this research are divided into two instrumentation, that are qualitative and quantitative. For the qualitative, I have designed pre and post test, survey form, observation checklist, and peer assessment. For the quantitative data collection, I will use interview, field note, and audio recording. The data analysis will be analyzed according to the quantitative analysis and qualitative analysis. For the quantitative analysis, the methods will be used is mean, median, ANOVA, t-test, and correlation analysis. The purpose is evaluate knowledge improvement and participation through pre and post-test scores. The qualitative analysis will be the thematic analysis to identify common trends in focus group, interview, and observation. It's discuss the analysis assess communication skills for deeper insight into students' abilities. And also the research questions specific each analysis according to the research question. From the data will be analysis systematically aligning specific research question appropriate methods to answer precise and relevant findings. For the research question number 1, the pre-post test analysis will be done using SPS software. The descriptive statistic will be identify the mean and standard deviation calculated for pre-test and post-test score. Pair samples t-test will be identify significant differences between pre and post-test scores. Significance level p-value will be low, then indicates a positive impact of the Art Hero app on students' performance. Observation checklist analysis will be analyzed using the binary format, and 1 for yes, 0 for the no. It will be frequency analysis for behavior like active participation or identifying art element. There will be the She-Quest test and significance level, which will be lower than the 0.05 highlights meaningful relationships. For the research question 2, there will be interview data analysis and survey data analysis. Interview data analysis will be processed based on the transcription followed by the thematic analysis, and the coding, open and axial coding categorizes responses into themes. And the survey data analysis will be analyzed by SPS software, which the data handling each question treated as individual variable. For the research question 3, there will be peer assessment, which is the data entry will be entered into the SPSS and analyzed using the mean standard deviation. Field notes will be arranged chronologically or thematically, and the thematic analysis identifies themes like active participation. And the last is audio recordings, which will use the transcription, includes non-verbal indicators like tone and pauses. Coding will be due based on the preliminary and thematic coding for categories like students' engagement and comprehension of art concepts. The research ethics for this research was designed based on the 8 stages that I list out here. The first is informed consent, which we have to inform to the participant about the rules and regulation. And the second is the confidentiality and anonymity. Third is the respect for participants and their privacy, and the data integrity and accuracy. And then it will continue with the minimizing harm, avoiding bias and ensuring fairness, right to withdraw and voluntary participation. Let's say any of the participation is not willing to continue their participation in this survey, they can be withdrawn anytime. And the feedback to participants will be given once the research was completed. The operational definition for this research are standings from art appreciation, Art Hero app, year for students, engagement, critical thinking, control group, experimental group, pre-test, post-test, focus group, interview, thematic analysis, statistical analysis, and educational technology, which is the Art Arrow application will used for the year for students to do their art appreciation, and it will make their students to engage with their critical thinking using their experimental group or not based on their focus group. So that the conclusion of this research are the study examined the impact of the Art Hero app on year 4 students' understanding of art, focusing on engagement, critical thinking, and art knowledge. A mixed methods approach is used, combining both qualitative such as focus groups, interview, field notes, and quantitative data will be surveys, peer evaluation, pre and post tests. The experimental group using the app is compared with a control group receiving traditional art instructions. The data analysis evaluates changes in students' knowledge and participation. The study aims to provide evidence for the use of educational technology in enhancing art education. That's all from me. Thank you.